Still, majority of population does not know what we know, that there's never a lack for new patients, there's never a lack for workshops, there's never a lack for group report of findings, there's never a lack for lunch and learns, and there's never a lack for dinner talks, because we have to get in 2026 to this dying, crying, sighing world that needs you so badly so that they can become subluxation free, so that they can receive their God-given health potential. Hey everybody, and welcome to the C3 webinar today. I'm pumped up, I'm excited. The year is great. The path of the righteous grows brighter each and every day. Can't wait. South Carolina, middle of March. It's going to be an amazing, amazing conference. For those of you that are in the cold north, south, everywhere you go, it seems like it's cold. Maybe not in South Florida. But Myrtle Beach in mid-March is usually warm, nice, and get out away from the cold and into the warmth. So this is from History in the Making, B.J. Palmer, 1957. We can conceive of no more important movement involving human lives than that of improving quality of thinking and quantity of function in living human beings. Realizing all that man does depends upon these two factors, or to take a popular subject like medicine, believed in by millions for centuries, I'm going to say billions or trillions, which fails to get sick people well and prove it by their own testimonials, and at the same time to take an unpopular subject, unknown, ridiculed by many, such as the chiropractic philosophy, science, and art, which does get sick people well and prove that on trillions and trillions of sick lives. That was, still is, your job ahead of you in 2026. With our facts well established, we are on our way. Yeah, chiropractic, people, it's a neck ache, it's a backache, but they still don't understand that by nerve interference, it's subluxation, which is a vertebra out of alignment in relationship to the one above, the one below. That when there's subluxation, there's nerve interference. When there's subluxation, there's lack of life flowing, which is really early death to the organ that would be involved. When you read the Science and Art Philosophy, 1910 by D.D. Palmer, he talks about all the different causes and symptomatic effects of all different types of diseases that he was able to correct through specific scientific chiropractic care by hand adjustment. And he talks about, and there's a list, and it could be a disease like, I don't have it in front of me, but say like MS or asthma or some type of expression of symptoms. And he says that he adjusted 30 times, 60 times, 110 times, whatever it might have been, to correct that subluxation, to remove nerve interference. People have to understand through you and I, because we have the big idea. We have to spread the big idea. Just like RFK now is literally spreading the big idea of make America healthy again. We have to make America nerve interference free again. That's the big key. Make America free of nerve interference. Make America healthy to receive their God-given health potential through specific, let's say it together slowly, specific, ready, say specific, scientific, right? Chiropractic, say chiropractic, care. Principle, specific, scientific, chiropractic care. Because people still today, the majority, think that it's for a neck ache, a backache, maybe a headache. That's a little bit more advanced, but they have no understanding. The eyes of their understanding are not enlightened to the fact that we have the answer usually to the underlying fundamental cause of disease, which is subluxation. By removing nerve interference, we allow the body to receive its God-given health potential with good exercise, right? Nutrition, right? Hydration, sleep. We need all that to allow our body to function. But we have to express this in this year, I believe, more so than any before, because there's an opening right now with RFK. There's an opening, not just in America with RFK, but he's also, from what I see, is affecting the world in general through what he's doing in America. Is literally, I believe, from what I see, is affecting different parts of the world that are more or have been more Western minded in healthcare and not prevention, not wellness minded. So I want to read something else, and this is from Palmer, 1951, and this is called History Repeats. The cause of disease has been and is yet mysterious to the great mass of humanity. So I read 1957, History in the Making, and now I'm reading History Repeats, 1951, B.J. Palmer. The cause of disease has been and is yet mysterious to the great mass of humanity. I believe that's still today. And I've been a doctor of chiropractic practicing. In about 6 weeks from now, it'll be 46 years, which is amazing. Feels like a day. Chiropractic has solved the mystery, the old idea that the cause of disease is outside of man. That's what we can talk about the stripe or the serpent on the barber shop, right? We're always looking outside in. The old idea that the cause of disease is outside of man still prevails in most of the schools of healing, and the cure consists in finding something outside which, by being introduced into the body of the sufferer, will drive the disease out. Therapeutic methods give remedies to treat the effects. The chiropractic idea is that the cause of disease is in the person afflicted, and the cure consists in correcting the wrong that is producing it. So that's, 1951, whatever that is, 75 years ago. Can you believe it? 75 years ago, but yet still majority of population does not know what we know, that there's never a lack for new patients. There's never a lack for workshops. There's never a lack for group report of findings. There's never a lack for lunch and learns. And there's never a lack for dinner talks, because we have to get in 2026 to this dying, crying, sighing world that needs you so badly so that they can become subluxation free, so that they can receive their God-given health potential. But Dr. Rob, I don't know. I get weary. I get weary. Well, I want to read you something here. Joshua 1:7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper wherever thou goest. God says, be strong and courageous, according to the law, according to the Bible, according to the book of life, the Bible. As yet I am as strong this day as I was in the day that Moses sent me. That was when Moses, he sent Caleb, I think, and Joshua into the land, and they came back. There were what, the 12, I think it was 12 came back, and they were like, wow, these big giants, we're going to get destroyed. The grapes are as big as our head. But Joshua and Caleb came back, and they said, no, we can overtake them. We don't remember the negative people, but remember the two positive people, because when you're negative, usually you may not be remembered, but the positive are remembered. So here he is. Now he's 80 years old. Joshua 14:11. As yet I am as strong this day as I was in the day that Moses sent me. As my strength was then, even so is my strength now for war. both to go out and to come in. 2 Timothy says we enter as soldiers of Jesus Christ. We enter, it is a war. Pharmakia, chiropractic. Outside in or adio, above down, inside and out. It is a fight. We do have to fight the good fight of faith, but be strong in the Lord and the power of his might by building yourself up, Jude says, in the holy faith. Because Nehemiah says in 8:10, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Psalm 27:14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage. Good courage, that's, to me, that's positive. And he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. The Lord is my strength and my shield. You have to confess the word, to be the soldier, to go out into the highways and the byways, into your Jerusalem or your office, then outside, spreading the message, the big idea through specific scientific chiropractic, that health comes from above down, inside and out, removing nerve interference, I believe, not outside in, but to spread the word. We have to maintain our joy, knowing that we have to remove all blockages, misunderstandings about what health is by explaining and communicating the big idea of ADIO to our active practice members and to our future practice members. The Lord, he's the one. Psalm 29:11, the Lord will give strength unto his people. Psalm 31:24, be of good courage and he shall strengthen your heart. Trust, Isaiah 26:4, trust ye in the Lord forever, for the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. Look up, look up. When the praises go up, the glory comes down. God inhabits the praises of his people. Strength in praise, strength in thanksgiving, strength in prayer, strength in fasting, strength in keeping the joy of the Lord in anything and everything that we do, so that we can accomplish greatness in 2026 to help more people this year, this season, than ever before, to become subluxation free, so that they can receive their God-given health potential. You guys rock. And that's one thing that we're going to be doing. We're having a master class in technique. I'm personally going to be doing spinal correction with Dr. Ben. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. We're going to talk about and teach how to adjust infants and babies, among many other things. So don't miss it in March. Make your plane ticket now and enjoy the warmth of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, mid-March. God bless you all. Remember, in 2026 and every day of your life with God, all things are possible. God bless you all. You guys rock. Dr. Ben and I love and appreciate you. See you and speak to you soon.